Today we're going to learn how to crochet this beginner-friendly crochet slipper with a strap. This pattern only uses single crochet, so it works up pretty quickly. The sizes for this pattern are US women's sizes are going to be small, 6-7, medium, 8-9, and large, 10-11. But if you have a different foot size or want to make it for a guy or a kid, I'll give you tips on how to adjust the pattern for your size. The materials for this pattern, I am using a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook and Caron 1 pound worsted weight yarn in the color red. And if you would like to follow along to the free written pattern, that is going to be linked down in the description box below. Alright, now we'll hop directly in to this pattern. We're going to begin by making a magic ring. If you can't make a magic ring, just chain 4 and slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring. With our main color, we are going to chain 1. For all sizes, we are going to place 9 single crochets into the ring. And if you're known to have wide feet, just add an extra single crochet. So pause your video here and I'll meet you at the completion of your 9 single crochets. We've completed those 9 single crochets. Now we're just going to slip stitch to join into the very first single crochet. Alright, you can pull your center tail to tighten off the beginning of your work. To start round number 2, we are going to chain 1. We're going to place 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. I'll work the first one with you. So we're going to put 2 single crochets into that first stitch. You notice the first stitch because if you pull up on your hook, you see how that little tiny space right here, it tints just a little bit. So 2 single crochets. 1, back into the same space, 2. Now you're just going to repeat that all the way around. 2 single crochets into the next space. Okay, pause your video here. Continue placing 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around, and I'll meet you at the other side. We've made it to the end of round number 2, and you should have a total of 18 stitches, but if you have wide feet, you should have a total of 20 stitches. Alright, so now we're all just going to slip stitch into that very first single crochet. Chain 1. Alright, the pattern repeat for this round. We're going to single crochet and then we're going to place 2 single crochets into the next stitch. Alright, I'll show you. So let's single crochet into that first stitch. You can tell because see how it tints up, you see that space? Place your first single crochet there. Now 2 single crochets into the next space. 1, 2. That's your pattern repeat. I'll show you one more time. Single crochet into the next space. And 2 single crochets into the next. 1, back into the same stitch. And 2. So pause your video here. Continue with that pattern repeat and I'll meet you at the other side. We've made it to the end of round number 3 and you should have a total of 27 stitches, but if you have a wide foot you should have a total of 30. So now we're all going to slip stitch to join to the top of that single crochet. And chain 1. The next 14 rounds are going to be exactly the same. So round 4 through 17, which is 14 rounds, we are just going to place 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. Alright, so but if you're making this for a smaller or bigger foot, I'm going to give you a quick hack. Once you start crocheting, I want you to try it on the foot, and as soon as the edge of your work hits about an inch before your ankle, that's where you're going to stop working. Alright, so and also when you start to notice the front of your foot forming and it looks a little bit narrow, don't worry, this is yarn and it should stretch around your foot. This slipper is meant to be form-fitting to your foot. Okay guys, pause your video here and continue with those 14 rows. We've completed those additional rounds, and this is what your work should look like. Now we're just going to be working in back and forth rows, no longer working in a round. So I'm going to call this row number 1. We are going to chain 1, single crochet back into that same space right here. You see where it ends. Now we are going to single crochet into the next 17 stitches, and if you were if you have a wide foot, you're going to single crochet into the next 20 stitches. So pause your video here and continue placing those single crochets. We've completed those stitches, and everyone should have a total of 9 stitches left unworked. Now becomes a pattern repeat. We're going to repeat for the next several rows. We are going to chain 1, turn your work, and we're going to single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So we're going to go single crochets all the way around this way, chain 1, turn your work, back again, chain 1, turn your work, back again. So for a size small, you're going to do that a total of 13 rows. For a size medium, 15 rows. And large, you're going to do a total of 17 rows. So pause your video here and continue with your single crochets for your designated amount of rows for your size. We've completed those additional rows, and this is what your work should look like. If you're making a slipper for a bigger or smaller foot, at this time you would just actually try the slipper on and keep crocheting until your last row of single crochets meets the back of the heel. Alright, so now we're just going to sew the heel closed. To do that, you just fasten off your work, but I'm actually just going to slip stitch the join, and I'll show you how I do that. So you're going to turn your work inside out. Insert your hook through the first set of single crochets, and pick up your working yarn on the opposite side of that loop and pull through. That'll be your first slip stitch. We're just going to do it all the way down. So go and do the first single crochets and the back layer single crochet and slip stitch. You're going to do that all the way down your work, then fasten off your work. Now once you have your slipper, turn the right side out again. Now we are going to be placing single crochets just going around the sides of the slipper. We're not working into those, remember, those 9 unworked stitches. So grab your yarn. I know it's kind of hard to see where that first side stitch starts, so a quick tip, just count these 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the last stitch. So we're going to attach the yarn right here and evenly single crochet around. Okay, let me get my yarn attached. Chain 1 and single crochet back into that same space. I know it's sometimes difficult for people to evenly single crochet around because it's kind of hard to see exactly where your stitches are going to go. But I'll give you a tip. Can you see all of these holes? That's where I'm going to be placing all of my single crochets. I'll show you a couple. Alright, you see this hole right here where I keep blocking the light? That'll be my next single crochet. I'm working over my ends at the same time. Alright, you see this next hole right next to it? That'll be the next single crochet. Show you one more. You see the next hole? Right there? Alright, so pause your video here. Continue placing single crochets evenly around until you make it to this side. We made it to the other side and we still left those 9 stitches unworked. And all you have to do is fasten off your work. Now we are going to attach our second color to the very back of the heel. It doesn't have to be perfect, but center back. Chain 1. We're going to single crochet back into that same stitch. And And now we're just going to single crochet in each stitch all the way around. And we're going to continue single crocheting from here, including those 9 unworked single crochets. So we're going to go to complete circle all the way around. So pause your video here and I'll meet you at the other side. We've made it back around and we're just going to slip stitch and join into that first single crochet. And then we can fasten off our work. Alright, now we're going to move on to making the strap for your shoe. I've already started. I want you to start with a long working tail. And you're going to chain a total of 16. This tail is going to be for sewing later. So you can pause your video here. Once you have that chain of 16, we'll move on to the very next step. Alright, so for the next step, we are going to single crochet. Well, we're going to be working into the back loops. Let me show you what those are. Usually we work right here into the sides of your chains, but we're going to be working in these little back bumps behind. So I'm going to find the second back bump and I'm going to single crochet into that second back bump. Now I'm going to single crochet in each one of these little back bumps all the way to the very end of the chain. So pause your video here and I'll meet you with the completion of those single crochets. We made it to the end of the row and you should have a total of 15 single crochets. Now the next 3 rows are going to be exactly the same. We're going to chain 1, turn your work, and single crochet, ooh, kind of blurry, and single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So pause your video here. For the next 3 rows, repeat that. We've completed those 3 additional rows and now you can fasten off your red color for the last time. Now we're going to add our secondary color to the opposite side. So here's your tail. We're going to add our secondary color here, right on that very first single crochet. And chain 1. Single crochet back into that same spot. Now I want you to single crochet all the way across until you make it to the very last stitch. I want you to leave this last stitch unworked. So pause your video here. We've made it to the very last stitch. This is going to be worked a little bit differently than my written pattern. I just like the way I do this because it makes the strap more rounded. So in this last stitch, we are going to single crochet 2 together. We're going to start with this stitch and into this first hole on the side. So let me show you how it's done. So insert your hook into this next stitch, pull up a loop. Now go into this next hole on the side of your work. So we're going on the side, and of course I'm working over my ends so I don't have to weave them in later. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Now place 1 single crochet into the center. You see the hole right there? Next, we're going to single crochet 2 together again into the side space and back onto the very first single crochet of the opposite side. So go into that first side hole, pull up a loop, go into that very first single crochet, still working over those ends, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Now, as you can see, it kind of rounds out that strap. Now, just place regular single crochets all the way until you make it to this corner. We're not working on the side, so pause your video here until you make it to this very next corner. We've completed the last single crochets and you can fasten off your work. Now, remember that tail we had for sewing on? We are going to take your slipper. I'm not a sewer, so I'm not going to show you exactly how to do it. I want you to line it exactly, the black part up with the black part on the front. And you're going to take the matching yarn and sew it onto the strap right here. It is going to look like this one. Since it's the same color, it's almost seamless. And once you have that attached, then you can add your decorative button. Just so you know, this is not an actual functioning button. There are no buttonholes. I just sewed the button directly onto the strap and back onto the slipper. So, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please make sure you check out my other slipper tutorials, and I'll see you all on the very next video. Bye guys!